Welcome, everyone. Welcome into this week's Air Signs live readings for the week of September 18th through September 24th of 2022. So we are looking at Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius today. I will put timestamps in, guys, so please remember, if you come in and watch the replay, thank you so much for watching my video. Just make sure to click on the description box, scroll down to the bottom, and you should be able to pick Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It will take you where you want to go. So I do have a few announcements, and then we're going to wrap up the astrology that we've been talking about all week. So let's go ahead and jump into what's going on. Really quickly, I want to mention that we have merch going on sale. It actually started yesterday, the sale did. The merch store has also offered free standard shipping. So I believe it's 20% off all merch, and then also free standard shipping the 13th through the 17th. So make sure to check that out. Guys, again, the link is going to be in the description box on my Facebook page. It's actually in my shop, so a lot easier to shop there on Facebook. And then, of course, we also have the Etsy shop. We have 20% for the early fall sale. So I've made a little video for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and play it now. All right, guys, so if you're looking for a private reading, make sure to check out the Etsy shop, 20% off, and that is going to be all readings. I have also opened the live readings one-on-one with you and me. So if that's a reading you're interested in, again, a link is going to be in the description box. All right, announcement-wise, Facebook stars. Guys, we have already matched Facebook stars for the month of September. So today is only September 14th. So I just want to say thank you guys for getting it so quickly. So what happens when we match the amount that Facebook has us match, once we reach that amount of stars, Facebook will actually match us back star for star. So yes, guys, thank you everyone who's donated Facebook stars. All right, announcement-wise, I think that's it. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the astrology. The air signs, it's always a little different for me because we've been talking about the astrology all week. So I feel like we've kind of went over it several times. But remember, guys, we have already posted the fire signs on Sunday. On Monday, we posted the earth signs. On Tuesday, we did water signs. However, we did have a little bit of a little Mercury retrograde with our stream with the water signs. Unfortunately, did not make it onto YouTube. But remember, guys, we're always streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, always at the same time, guys. So fortunately, Facebook and Twitch was able to pick up that stream, and you can watch the water signs on my Facebook page. I did do a bonus reading for the water signs this week just because I wanted to make sure to have something on YouTube. So if you guys missed that, make sure to check it out. Hi, Rachel. All right, so let's jump into it again for the fourth or fifth time this week, guys. Full moon hangover. Everyone's kind of had a little bit of the full moon hangover. And what a full moon hangover is that powerful mood shifting energy of the full moon that you feel every full moon is going to last or be felt for that 2-week period from the full moon into the new moon. Many times this is an emotionally turbulent time, and that's why it's called a full moon hangover. So everyone is kind of feeling that from the Pisces full moon. We also have Mars in Gemini still. I've been talking about that since August 20th. We also have Mercury in retrograde. So there's just really a lot of astrology going on. I do want to mention, because it is the 14th that we're streaming this. Remember, guys, this was for the week of the September 18th through the 24th. So it's going to be for the following week. But on the 16th is the day that Mars and Venus are going to kind of square off. And I just think it's really important that we mark that day on our calendar. It's definitely an energy of a masculine kind of going against the feminine. Both of them in the right, neither of them wrong. But definitely having to, the way I'm kind of seeing it, guys, is like they have to have this clash in order to see each other's importance. It's kind of like I had this saying, I think I said it on the fire signs. Let me try to see if I can remember. Have mercy. But it was something like sometimes things have to fall apart before they can fall together. Have you guys heard that before? I got it right. But it's, so that's definitely like the scene that's kind of going with that Mars and Venus squaring off up there in a couple of days. So for those of you in a relationship, that's really important, right? Because you're going to sense a lot of tension. Honey, have we had tension? But it's, we always, I feel like me and Junior definitely feel, and he's just like me, our energies come super early, earlier than most people's, I feel. But yeah, we've definitely already dealt with the Mars and Venus square. And really what I can say about that, guys, is you want to just really come from the heart space. Try to find as much compassion and unconditional love as you can muster at this time. Because again, neither party is wrong. But it's like this clash has to happen so that, like, for example, the feminine energy can see and understand where the masculine's coming from, and the masculine energy can see and understand where the feminine is coming from. So yes, guys, mark it on your calendar, September 16th, Mars and Venus square off. And again, remember that Mars is already in Gemini, like causing havoc. Venus is in Virgo, where it wants to be and feels very comfortable. We also have, the Sun is in Virgo also still, so I feel like the feminine energy is getting a little bit of an extra boost. But then all of this build up, right? So all of this is happening, guys, and it's building up to the new moon in Libra, which is going to come the following week. So again, we're looking at September 18th through the 24th. Hi, Diana. Is there echo? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay, what about now? Is that better? Let me know, guys. Echo. This Mercury retrograde has been fierce on me, guys. Just super fierce. My ears are ringing too, so much better. Awesome. All right. Okay, so where was I? Oh, new moon in Libra. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get it together. I promise. New moon in Libra, the 25th. So this is going to be right after the week that we're looking at. So all of this energy is definitely building up to this new moon in Libra. And guys, remember the Libra sign is the scales, right? The scales of balance. That's so funny. I think I said the scales of balance. I'm not going to remember. There's a new tarot reader that I really like. He's foreign and has this beautiful accent. But I want to say his channel was called The Scales of Justice, but I could be wrong. But anyway, it's definitely like when you see the Libra zodiac sign being represented, it's definitely like this woman that has these scales, and it's talking about like justice, right? That's the meaning of the Libra energy. It's the justice card in tarot, right? And it just says that like everything that's not been fair, everything that is not been like an injustice has been done, right? All of those injustices get balanced out. So this new moon is very impactful. I would say to me, it feels almost as impactful as a full moon. I definitely enjoy the new moons more than the full moons. I feel like everybody does. Full moons are what makes you kind of a little crazy and a little extra emotional and a little like short fused. And new moons make you more patient. It's more harmony. It's more like excited for who's not excited for new things, right? So that's kind of new moon energy. So remember, guys, the same thing happens with this new moon that happens with any new moon. You want to set new intentions, and you want to set very powerful new intentions with any new moon, guys. But this specific new moon, because this new moon is actually like everything that's coming in is actually being forced in, and it's actually something that you've manifested. And so I know you're thinking like, what? Well, if I manifested it, then why is it being forced in? It's definitely like ever since the Lionsgate portal that happens every single year, guys. It's like a period where spirit's like, hey, you strayed a little bit too far off your path, and now I need to bring you kind of like realign you and bring you back in. So again, it happens every single year when we have the Lionsgate portal. And it's definitely when we start experiencing tower moments, right? Think about it, guys. At the beginning of the year, your months like January, February, March, those are kind of tend to be slower months, right? Here in the US, we're still in the winter, and it just tends to like drag out, and you're waiting and waiting for spring, right? I feel like that's kind of what happens kind of like every year, and really doesn't matter where you live. I guess I just used us as an example. But so every year we get realigned, and so every year we kind of experience these big tower moments. And I just want to say, think about it, like how does everybody feel about holidays? Well, we all kind of get nervous around holidays. We start thinking about the money. We start thinking about how busy we're going to be. Are we going to be able to make it to everyone's home? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely a stressful period, and we experience a lot of tower moments at that time. Again, it's because spirit is trying to like readjust, realign. So whatever is happening with this new moon, because it is the Libra new moon that's bringing the scales of balance, right? You're definitely, whatever manifestation you worked on during that Lionsgate portal, it's like it's being pushed out right now. And it's like it has to happen with this new moon energy, because again, this is the scales of balance, right? This is the time. It's like the time is now. Everything's been made fair. Everything's been made balanced. You are now realigned where you're supposed to be. And so it's like it's time to get moving. Another thing with the Libra new moon is everyone, regardless of what journey you're on, hi, Miss Tina, is going to deal with like reconciling of relationships. So, guys, if you have an ex out there, or you have like turbulent history with someone, not a coincidence that all of this is happening right at Mercury retrograde. And so I've kind of been talking about that all week too. Like, just because Mercury retrograde is here doesn't mean that the person coming back is going to be like just some big pain in the butt. You know what I mean? I feel like we kind of have a little bit of a stereotype there with Mercury retrograde. And I feel like the people could be off healing, just like you're off healing. But it is a time of closure. And so if people do come back, like old exes and old energies, it's definitely a time to reconcile, heal, and mend. Guys, you can do this from afar. Like I've had some of you guys reach out and message me. I had an email this morning and they're like, well, how do I reach out to someone who's blocked me or moved or got married? You don't have to like interrupt or like I don't know, not respect someone's boundaries in order to receive closure. It's everything is within. You're connected to everything. And so it's definitely a time to like go within and heal whatever energies you feel need reconciled or healing at this time. And of course, the reason is because we just really don't have any room for obstacles with this Libra new moon. All right, that's it, guys. That's the astrology for this week. So much stuff. Yes, Junior got his job, guys. He has been grinning. Hi, Teresa. Teresa on Facebook. He's been grinning ear to ear, literally, since he got the message. We waited such a long time. And can I tell them, hey, you don't care, right? Like, I totally messed up his application. Um, and they gave us these papers that we had to like upload. Miss L is here. Hi, Miss L. And we were uploading them, and I think I accidentally like uploaded a receipt instead of like the actual paper that they needed. And so when the license came back, like we waited the 2 weeks like they said, but then when it came back, it was rejected, guys. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I thought they were gonna like give us trouble because we just moved. But no, it wasn't because we moved. It was because Rosa put the wrong paper on there. But luckily we didn't have to wait as long. Like once we got it uploaded, I think it was, what do you think, a few days? And then yeah, they done it and he got his license and now he can legally go work with the cannabis. So yeah, literally his dream job, like for real. Miss Tina knows. Oh, honey, it was totally my bad. My bad. Teresa on Facebook says, congratulations. Yes, Diana. Diana says it's going to be lots of astrology activity. Yes, the build up to this new moon for sure. It's funny because me and Amber, I don't know if you guys remember when Amber was in here. I don't remember what live it was. This week when we were talking about how it's like a build up to the full moon, and then the full moon peaked, and we are like, oh, wait a minute, it's not over. That's because the new moon is going to be the peak. So yeah, just kind of prepare yourselves, guys. Remember, astrology is a tool. Mark your calendars and just know. And then that way, when it happens, you can go within to your heart space and come at the situation with compassion and unconditional love. And it definitely help you get through your week a lot easier. All right. Miss Elsa, she's walking the dogs. Yes, now he's ready to go, Diana. We're so excited. He's already got all his clothes picked out, everything. And so, guys, you see that we're doing the live at 8, and Junior's new wake up time is going to be 5 a.m. So the schedule is going to change, guys. So we have to prepare for that. We're going to talk about it next week. We're not even going to worry about it this week. I mean, like, now, because this is my last day of the week. I normally take Thursdays off, and I am totally taking tomorrow off. I'm so tired. Mercury Retrograde just kicked my butt this week. But yeah, so we're definitely taking a break tomorrow. And then sometime this weekend when I do like the regular, surprise lives that we do, I'll come out and we'll talk about, oh, thank you, Miss Tina. And I'll talk about the new schedule. But yes, guys, I am in fear that we're going to have to move to mornings. I did the 8 o'clock. I feel like we've done a few 8 o'clocks and it's just too early. Like my coffee hasn't even made my brain function at 8 a.m. So I'm thinking like we're going to probably pick like, I would say 10 or 10 a.m. or noon. So we'll probably work with those like Friday and Saturday when we do those extra lives that we do, and just kind of see how they work. And then I imagine, next week we'll have to move the schedule. It makes me so nervous because we get such a strong following, and then we have to change time, and it's like, oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. So far, every time we've done it, it's worked out okay. I just want to say I've seen some tarot readers that like they change their schedule every week. I've seen some that like they schedule it every month. They post their schedule for that month, and then like every month there's a new schedule. So yeah, I really try to stick. I'm like a routine person, you know what I'm saying? Like I do best when it's the same thing over and over. I just like it to be, I don't know. I'm not good with change. Who is though, right? Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have to readjust and see how the daytimes go. And I'm not sure what days I'm gonna pick because he's gonna be off on Saturdays and Sundays. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you are a streamer, if you're a YouTube person or a tarot reader, you're not off on Saturdays and Sundays because that's when everybody's home, right? Like so. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I'm just so excited he's finally starting. And we can really start to get on our budget and really start to, do the things that we came here to do. So, yeah. Yeah, Diana says, you gave us all a heads up so we can adjust. Absolutely, for real. All right, let's timestamp 2054. So 2054 for Gemini. So Gemini, we're looking at the week of September 18th through September 24th. Ooh. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the mic in the right spot. All right. I really like the new angle because there's so much more table, and I can really pull out a lot more cards and have a much bigger spread. But I also like because now this is all my tarot reading table, and then the other side is all my, laptop paperwork, the not fun part of the business, right? All right, so I'm going to stick with angel inspiration for energy of the week. I am using angel inspiration because I do feel like this week we are highly protected, highly guided, especially that Libra new moon. Again, I'm getting the energy that like an injustice has been done and everything kind of gets made balanced, made fair so that you can get realigned where you're supposed to be. All right, so let's start, Gemini. Full moon energy came out for all the other three elements. I'm not really sure air signs. I feel like, again, the air signs are a little bit ahead of everyone. And what I mean by that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are doing the work, right? It's like they're actually doing the things. And I've kind of been picking that up for the air signs, I would say the last couple of weeks. So I feel like it's just going to continue. Very much the air signs like guiding the way or showing the way, that type of energy. All right, so we have silence your thoughts coming out. So silence your thoughts. I'm kind of getting like you're having a little bit of an energy of overthinking something, over worrying about something. Definitely, love is on the bottom, so it could definitely be about a relationship. I mean, that's what we're doing here always, right? All right, I just seen the King of Swords. So that could definitely be you, right? Air sign. But Gemini, it's definitely about speaking your truth. Speaking your truth. All right, let's look at what is the challenge or obstacle for Gemini. What is it about the overthinking? So we have the Ace of Swords coming out. So again, it's about your communication, about your thoughts. I'm definitely getting that you're struggling here. You're struggling to come up with some sort of new plan or new idea. All right, let's look at lesson learned. This is going to be lesson learned that can help you, Gemini, with the challenge or obstacle. So we have the Seven of Swords. You don't have to tell everyone. Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords can definitely be like the card of deceit, right? The card that says that you're not telling the whole truth, or keeping something to yourself. Someone's lying to you or not telling you something. But many times it talks about how this person has to go over and take these swords very quietly from the other camp. And the reason he's doing it is because they're going to use those swords to kill him, right? So he has to go over and sneak over and take them. And he doesn't tell anybody. He's quiet about it. He's stealthy. So what I'm kind of getting, Gemini, is that you need to come up with a new plan, but you don't need to tell everyone what your new plan is. So this is lesson learned that's supposed to help you. Like when I made the spread, that's what it's for. But I swear, Gemini, for the last, I would say 4 months, I've had to say that because of all the astrology, when there's so much strong things, energies impacting what's going on, this can sometimes be like what's happening right now. And I do kind of get that energy, Gemini, that this is something that's happening right now. Wow. We have the Page of Swords. So look at all the swords. So it's definitely about communication. It's definitely about your thoughts, maybe overthinking something. I'm getting a little bit of, it could be like, see how the Page of Swords is always looking back? It could be like not able to move forward, stuck in your past, something like that. But I'm not really getting that. I'm getting like you're looking back, like reflecting back on like how you got to where you are today is kind of what I'm picking up. The Ten of Pentacles is on the bottom. I'm getting a lot of reversals here, Gemini. So I don't read them, like I don't flip them around. I just read the energy of the card. So like, for example, the Ace of Swords is definitely a victory, right? And it says you do come up with a new plan, but it's in the challenges or obstacles. So right away, I'm getting this is reversed. It's like you're struggling to come up with this new idea. It's possible that the problem is you're always telling everyone what you think you should do, or other people are always telling you what they think you should do. But what I'm getting here with Silence Your Thoughts in the Page of Swords is that it's actually you, Gemini. And what's happening here, it's like you're looking back on your past. You're trying to reflect, like, how did I get here? And the Ten of Pentacles is telling me, like, so Ten of Pentacles is goals, achievements, like the things that you've been trying to do. And so what I'm picking up is that it's coming out in reverse. Like you haven't been able to accomplish something that you had set as a goal. All right, let's look at that Ace of Swords. What is the new idea? I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. All right, so we have two cards came out, the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups. All right, so the Knight of Cups is definitely about love, and we've seen the love card on the bottom. See how he's holding the dozen roses? It's definitely about getting courage to tell someone how you feel, and the Six of Cups is someone from your past. All right, let's look at that Seven of Swords energy. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Cups. All right, so what I'm kind of getting here, again, this is about a relationship. And it's very possible, too. The Seven of Swords can be like you don't believe in yourself, or like you don't believe that you're enough. And the reason I say that is because the Two of Pentacles is that stretched resources. Like there's just not enough of you, Gemini. And then the Two of Cups is equal effort. It's definitely like soulmate energy, a partner. It's like someone is expecting a lot of you, but it's like you don't believe that you're going to be able to give them what it is that they want. All right, let's look at the Page of Swords. Again, reflecting back, how did you get here? So we have some strength coming out with the Leo energy, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like what you're going to have to do here is you're going to have to pull from some inner strength, Gemini, and you're going to have to focus on your work. I feel like that's what Spirit's asking you to do. And I just want to say, this is the Light Seers Tarot. Your work could be spiritual. You see how she has like the sage and the spices. There's like the candles. It's definitely like spiritual here. On the bottom, the Three of Swords, definitely healing from a broken heart. All right, so I'm going to pull guidance. I feel like Gemini has kind of been struggling in this relationship, but I can't ever tell if it's like from someone in their past, you know what I mean? That like keeps resurfacing for Gemini. Because for the longest time, I got the energy that Gemini had moved on to, I don't want to say like new energy. I almost said bigger and better, huh? But it was like better energy, right? But it's definitely like an energy of someone who's like constantly coming back, reaching out and touching you, Gemini. And I'm just saying, definitely some Mercury retrograde energy. Look how she's looking back. Six of Cups is definitely someone from your past. All right, so Desert Passage comes out, and trust there's a divine plan. Solitude comes out. In silence, peace prevails. I've been getting this card a lot. And choosing your path, all is possible. I do feel like once you decide, sorry guys, once you decide to focus on your work, that Eight of Pentacles, it's like all of a sudden everything opens up for you. See how like you feel really closed in here, the walls on both sides. It's like you spend some time on your own and all of a sudden everything kind of opens up. All right, let's close it out for Gemini with the Moonology Oracles. And this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Again, not sensing entirely too much emotions here. There is a sense of like sadness, but it's something, again, old. You are good enough. It's the full moon in Virgo. What did I say? Thank you, Spirit. With the Two of Pentacles, like you feel like you're just not enough, and Spirit saying you are. And then we have the energy is gaining momentum. It's the waxing moon. And the last one is going to be a win-win outcome is forecast. And it's the full moon in Libra. Remember, we have the new moon in Libra coming very soon. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly and we will jump to Libra. I'm really interested to see how the Libra's reading is going to go with such a powerful new moon on its way. AA on YouTube. Hello. All right, guys, almost ready for Libra. All right, let me grab a drink. 32. No, I'm doing 33 because I've seen it. All right, Libra, this is going to be for the week of September 18th through September 24th. Archangel Uriel here. Archangel Uriel is definitely the archangel that just lights a flame under your butt and gets you going, Libra. And I feel like that's kind of how this reading is going to go. You do have that Libra new moon coming very soon on the 25th. So I do feel like you're kind of also feeling a little bit of a buildup to a peak. All right, so we're using the Angel Inspiration Oracle gifted to me by Miss L. Beautiful Miss L is here with us today. Thank you, Miss L. We've used them all week. All right, so we have the kindness card. Look at the puppy, Libra. You guys see the puppy? I see you guys over there talking about the puppy. All right, so the kindness card definitely talks about compassion. I will say this, Libra, the 3 and 4, the numbers always stick out to me. And for some reason, this 34, like I've been adding it. And so I've been seeing 7 with the kindness card. So for some of you, maybe you're seeing 7s. I actually just seen some 7s when we were starting earlier. We were at like 7 minutes. There was 7 people in here. Yeah, so super interesting. Faith card is on the bottom. So Libra, just I feel like it's very possible that again you're kind of going through something that's challenging, and Spirit saying don't lose faith. All right, so let's look and see. Kindness talks about compassion, having compassion and understanding to see where someone else is coming from. I just want to say really quickly, Libra, it's very possible, too many. It's very possible that this is about having compassion, showing yourself kindness. But let's see what comes out. What is the challenge or obstacle this week for Libra? Ace of Wands coming out. That's a big ace. So Gemini just got the Ace of Swords coming out. So that's pretty interesting. But Ace of Wands talks about your destiny. So it's telling me that whatever you're going through right now that's challenging, one, you need to take some sort of new action. I just heard that seeing Libra. How does it go? So if you do the same thing over and over, all right, I forget how the saying goes, but in other words, don't do the same thing over and over and expect like a different result, right? Like you have to do something different. And that's kind of what I'm getting there, a challenge or obstacle. What is that? Oh, is that it? Okay. But yeah, whatever it is, it's like it's your fate, it's your destiny. All right, let's look at lesson learned. Lesson learned, Libra, that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. We have the Devil card coming out. So it's very possible that this could just be some Capricorn energy here. Maybe that's who you have to show kindness to, but I'm not picking that up. I'm definitely seeing the people bound here. I'm definitely seeing like something that's unhealthy and toxic, which is pretty interesting that the kindness card comes out. Let's see. We're supposed to love everyone unconditionally, right? So we have the 5 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, I'm going to take it. On the bottom, the Empress, it's like you know. All right, Libra. So here's what I'm getting. 5 of Swords is disagreements or arguments. Knight of Pentacles is the end for the long haul type of energy. It's like slow moving energy. And then Queen of Cups is definitely like unconditional love. You could have children with someone here. But the Ace of Wands, like this is everything that's happening. I do feel like it's going to be with a person. I do feel like Spirit's asking you to show kindness or compassion to this person. This person could have Capricorn in a major aspect, Sun, Moon. I'm going to stop there because it's going to be there. But 5 of Swords, it's like you're having disagreements with this person. You've been fighting with this person for a long time. I do sense that there's unconditional love here, most likely again, because there's children involved. But what I'm kind of picking up here is that whatever is happening, it's fated, it's destined, and you're having difficulty with that. All right, let's use the Light Seer's Tarot to clarify for Libra. All right, let's look at the Ace of Wands. I definitely feel like there's something about taking a new action.
Most likely it's going to be like breaking away from whatever that toxicity is. With the Empress coming back out, I got to show you because it's two different decks. Do you see that, Libra? So the Empress, again, look at the belly. So I'm definitely getting like someone birthing something, creating something. I do feel like it's going to have something to do with children, Libra. The Eight of Wands tells me that you get some sort of quick information that's changing things very quickly for you. Most likely it's changing things between you and this person. All right, let's look at the Devil card. The Empress card is telling me that you know that it's like destined, it's fated, it has to happen. Let's look at that Devil card. So we have the King of Cups coming out. We have 3 cards. We have the 5 of Swords again. So you have 5 of Swords and 5 of Swords. So Libra, this is like massive disagreement here. This is not going to be like some little, I almost said fussy. It's not. It's a fight. Like there was definitely a fight here. 4 of Swords, it's like it's done. Whatever has happened has already happened. So Libra, this is going to be lesson learned. And the lesson learned is going to be the toxicity between this you and this person. King of Cups. So I just want to say Cups is giving me a strong water sign. So now you're looking at Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But yeah, we're definitely getting some strong Scorpio and Capricorn here. 5 of Swords coming back out with the 4 of Swords. Is just telling me that this is done. It's happened. You're now healing from the situation. Again, Mercury Retrograde is happening. It's also possible that you're having to work out some sort of like technical issues or like contract issues with this person. And I feel like Spirit's saying like come at the situation with compassion. Try to see it from their point of view. Libra, we do have that big square between Mars and Venus on the 16th. I definitely recommend paying attention to that because I feel like that's what this is about here. All right, look at that. Beautiful justice comes out. So again, Libra, whatever injustice has been done, it's like Spirit has realigned you and put you where it is that you're supposed to be. That's why that Ace of Wands came out first card to let you know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Again, 6 of Swords. So what I'm getting is that you were guided. You were guided to take yourself to calmer waters, right? It always shows like the choppy water and where she's headed is much calmer. The 6 of Swords does talk about being guided, but I just want to say this is the Light Seer's Tarot. She's actually on the boat alone, and there's so much fear. The crows, they always tell you, like they always kind of give off a representation of fear. Not what they mean, Libra, but just kind of what I'm picking up. And I definitely get like you're having to do something. See how she's got the luggage bag in her hand? It's like you've had to do something. Again, you thought someone was going to be in this boat with you, but you're having to do it on your own. I do feel like you're super scared, but I do feel like Spirit steps in with this major arcana, the Empress, Justice, the Devil card, and of course that Ace of Wands is not a major arcana, but it is to me, if you ask me, because it literally means destiny. On the bottom, 4 of Wands. I feel like you're going towards a firm foundation. I feel like here, there's not much of a firm foundation. All right, I'm jumping the gun. All right, Libra, let's do guidance. I'm going to use Denise Lynn's Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self for guidance for Libra in this situation. So we have great adventure, take risk and venture forward. Again, another boat. You see that? We have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. I am sensing again, children. And then we have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. And I feel like Spirit's going to step in and help you remove that big boulder out of your way. On the bottom, uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. All right, Libra, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Libra, I do feel like it is an emotional week for you. I feel like you're breaking away from some sort of toxic energy. Definitely having to step into your power, have faith that the spirit and the universe has your back. But I feel like you definitely do all the things because you have some massive assistance here. You have nothing is yet set in stone. It's the mutable moon. A personal issue reaches a resolution. It's going to be the full moon in Cancer, and it's time to take action. It's going to be the new moon in Aries. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm just going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we have Aquarius last. Oh, that's so interesting, Diana. That Libra energy, I feel like, is kind of new. I would say from the Lionsgate portal on. Definitely trying to break out or break free. Mastiffs are my favorite dogs, Miss Owl. Awesome. Man, I'm tired, guys. I totally just zoned out while I was sitting there shuffling those cards, just reading your comments. It's so funny. And Miss Tina said, we can read each other. And I was thinking she was talking about us. I was about to go, yes, we can. She's talking about the dog. Yes, please, please. I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish up and wrap it up. It's been one of those weeks, guys. Mercury Retrograde literally kicked my butt. Oh, that's in October 5th. Wow. So interesting. All right, guys, ready? Is everybody ready for Aquarius? 4722 for Aquarius. Last one, guys. Aquarius, this is going to be for the week of September 18th through September 24th. I just want to say, Aquarius, when I was studying for this week, you came out on top, Aquarius, which tells me that if I lined up all the zodiac signs on a mountain that we are all climbing, you're in the lead. So whatever it is that if you feel like you've been procrastinating, you need to do something. I feel like you're gonna feel like there's an urge, regardless who I'm talking to do something, because we're all being forced to do that. That's what the astrology is doing, is forcing us to like realign. But if you've been procrastinating, I just want to say, one, you've procrastinated less than the rest of us, and two, you can't procrastinate anymore, because now you have to literally, again, be the leader, the person that's like shining the light as we're going up the mountain. And when I say we, I mean like all the other zodiac signs behind you, Aquarius. So you're definitely in the lead this week, and it's definitely about taking action. And I feel like there's nothing I'm going to tell you in this reading that you don't already know, because of that Pisces full moon that we just have. I feel like that was your tipping point. Like if there was a little extra, like if any of the zodiac signs it got a little extra assistance, I feel like Aquarius definitely did with the Pisces full moon. It definitely gave Aquarius a little bit of like a leg up. And it's like, now you know what it is that you have to do, and now you know how to do it, and now you know like what the outcome is going to be. So it's like there's no more thinking about it, right? And it's like now you just have to do it. All right, Aquarius, let's use the angel inspiration and let's see what comes out this week. So we have Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael, number 1, so beginning of the journey. So what I'm kind of hearing is Aquarius, go back, is what I'm getting. Like, go back to the beginning. The beginning is going to be where something happened and you're healing from that, because that's what Archangel Michael does, comes down and brings great, massive healing. And what I'm getting here is that this is done. So for some of you Aquariuses, you maybe could have used this time. I don't want to say as an excuse, but it definitely could have caused you a delay. Some of you could have used it as an excuse, like knowing you had to do something, or knowing you had to be somewhere or make some sort of change. And you told yourself, I can't do that because I'm in this healing period right now. It's very possible, but I'm definitely getting, like, when I turned it over, Spirit saying this is done. This is in the past. It is now time for you to get moving. All right, so I'm going to pull some Rider-Waite for our main spread. So let's see, Aquarius. Look at that. It's done. It's time to get moving. All right, so 8 of Cups comes out for a challenge or obstacle, and 8 of Cups is just the card that says it's time to get on with it. And so it's difficult for you. You're still struggling to get on with it. Lesson learned. Look at that. I love it. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So definitely a big confirmation here that one, Spirit steps in. But remember, Justice, we talked about this at the beginning of the video, Aquarius. So I definitely recommend watching the astrology part at the beginning of the video, because I talked about the Justice card and the Libra moon and what it all represents. And I do feel like so the Pisces full moon gave you the intuition, and it's like the Libra new moon is going to give you like the actual leg up. It's like the Pisces full moon showed you it was coming, and the Libra new moon is going to like put you there, right? So the Justice card says that some sort of imbalance has been done, some sort of injustice has been done to you, and now Spirit steps in. Justice is a major arcana, and I just want to say Archangel Michael, that's the biggest archangel, right? So you have some like powerhouse angels and guides here is kind of what I'm picking up. But it's definitely like Spirit steps in with those scales and balances something out. So if something was in your way from being able to like get on with it, or if there was an obstacle in your way, if there was like that big boulder that we see in the one picture, right? It's like Spirit literally comes down and moves that obstacle out of your way. Outcome, we have 5 of Cups. I do feel like you're going to grieve. I'm not sensing, so a lot of times 5 of Cups is like, oh my gosh, and it can make me cry. But I didn't get that right away as soon as I turned it over. This is definitely about this. It's like whatever this loss was, whatever you healed from, that's done. The 5 of Cups also says, look up. If one, everyone always says like he never notices the 2 cups behind him that like aren't spilt. Did you see me just flip that out of my hand? But he also never sees the bridge. You see the bridge that takes him to the mansion? So it's like he never sees that part because he's focused on the loss. I feel like when the scales get balanced, you finally look up, Libra, and you're able to start moving forward. All right, let's pull some Light Seers Tarot. I just seen, look at that Judgment card. Definitely like hearing your calling, hearing your purpose, understanding your purpose. Many times before you can understand your purpose, you have to understand like why something happened. A lot of times when you learn what your purpose is, that can definitely also give you like the reason of why something had to happen. That could be it too, Aquarius. Like maybe you learn what your purpose is and you realize that it wouldn't have turned out this way if this hadn't happened first. All right, let's look at the Eight of Cups. So we have the Strength card. So definitely going to have to pull from your inner strength. And the Ten of Swords. So there's definitely a time of heavy burdens. Things are difficult. Things are challenges. That's the Ten of Swords. It's painful, right? I'm going to almost feel it. Like the Ten of Swords shows you all those swords stabbed into the person, right? And it's like says that it's a time of completion. Tens are completion. So it's like the painful time is over and it's time for you to get on with it. Ooh, okay. All right, so the Six of Swords coming back out for justice, again, being guided. So most likely your intuition, the Pisces moon, look at that manifestation coming out with the Magician, absolutely. So I do feel like this new moon is going to be very powerful for you, but I also feel like the full moon that we just had was very powerful because that's what gave you the know-how. That's what told you like in your mind, your intuition, your thoughts told you that you were in the wrong place. You have to go somewhere. And I feel like the new moon is actually going to help you be able to actually manifest, bring in that new energy. Let's look at the Five of Cups. Again, I didn't sense that this was necessarily a loss. I feel like it's done. It's definitely something from your past. The Seven of Pentacles tells me that too. Seven of Pentacles is definitely like planting seeds. So it's like this was a while back. You have been kind of back here focused on this loss for quite some time, right? And I do feel like it somehow controlled you or manipulated you, caused you to get into some sort of like unhealthy mindset. Maybe like whatever this was caused you to have some sort of like depression or like low self-esteem, right? That's the Devil card. But this is also, again, the Light Seer's Tarot. So you see the puppet strings? It's like you finally cut the puppet strings. Look at that. On the bottom, I love it. The Nine of Pentacles. Get on with it. All right. Whatever it is, it's Nine of Pentacles says you build independence and worth. All right, let's do guidance for Aquarius. Gates of Triumph. I love it. Success expands in your life. But notice that, like, you're at the gate. See there, like you're standing inside. Like if we were looking at the card, it's like you're standing at the inside, right? And like the gate, the door is open. You can see out there, but you're not necessarily moving. All right, let's look at another one. Fellow travelers. Ooh, you're going to have help. Interesting. Support is all around you. All right, so we got some Virgo energy. We have some Libra energy. We have some Capricorn energy. So that could be your support. And surrendering to the journey, release control. That's going to be real direct for someone, especially with that Devil card and cutting the puppet strings. All right, let's close it out for Aquarius with the Moonology Oracles. And remember, these are going to be for your thoughts and emotions. Aquarius, I feel like you are very much in your thoughts. I know we see this Five of Cups here, but I'm definitely not picking up that you're still in that grieving, that you're still in that loss. I feel like you were in that Libra energy, the scales of balance, right? The scales of justice come in, and that's what helps you be able to move out of that energy. And I just want to say release control coming out on top of that too could say, Aquarius, that maybe you use that again, kind of like an excuse, right? To not have to do something. It helps you control the situation. If you release it, then you're kind of off wandering on your own. You're not really sure what's going to happen, right? So I feel like the Spirit's definitely saying, like, have faith, release control, look up to your brighter future and get moving. Hold your vision. The fixed moon comes out. Don't let your past hold you back. That's going to be it right there. South Node. I got the past the moment I turn that first card over. Be bold and make the first move. I love it. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. All right, guys, that is it. That is going to be the air signs, which finishes out the last element. So all 4 elements should be out. Again, we did have a hiccup with the water signs, but you can watch them on my Facebook page. And I did make a water sign bonus that's on YouTube also. So yes, guys, please make sure to check those out and hit the thumbs up button if those readings resonate. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. I know that I have not offered any readings this week. I think I did for the fire signs, but it has just been such a struggle all week. I'm telling you, Mercury has been no joke. But this live did go super well, other than it's really small, and I swear I shared out everywhere. But yeah, like sometimes I don't mind when it's just us. It makes it a lot easier. But yeah, I do apologize, guys. I just feel like really drained. I don't know if you guys are feeling that too. But yeah, it's just like it's been so much going on, and it's But of course, I will be back. We'll probably do it live on Friday. I have been doing those subscriber lives on my Facebook page, guys. So if you have not subscribed yet, please go check it out. Definitely some pretty amazing readings coming out with those subscriber energies on Facebook. Those are going to be for the ones who subscribe to my Facebook page only. So I did notice that I accidentally published it normal earlier, guys. Remember when we were trying to figure out if it was just for subscribers? No, I done it wrong. But it did give me a notification that it was sent out to everyone, so it let me change it. So if anyone caught that subscriber reading, you got lucky. But I did put it back to subscribers only. But yes, guys, if you're interested in those readings, make sure to go over and subscribe on my Facebook page. All right, guys. Thank you, Miss L, for coming in. I always love when you share your energy with all of us. Diana, thank you so much. Miss Tina, I know everyone was in here earlier, guys. And I do apologize that I'm cutting it short. It's just, like I said, it's just been one of those weeks. I do plan on taking tomorrow off, which is going to be a struggle for me, guys, because Junior is going to work. So really, I should be working, but I really need to practice on, I got to take at least one day. Oh, awesome, Diana. Thank you. Oh, thank you for reminding me. You guys are so awesome. Okay, at 20% off, guys. The early fall sale has hit the Etsy shop. All readings, and that does include my live. So yes, make sure to go over. Now that Junior is working, you got to understand we've spent like 2 months together every single day. We've been pokey hunting. We've been to every park in central Illinois. You know what I'm saying? And so now that he's getting to work and we're getting on our schedule, it's definitely going to be different for me. You guys got to help me keep busy for sure. All right, guys. I will see all of you soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Oh, yes, Diana. Thank you so much. You're always so generous. Thank you so very much. All right, everyone. Good night. As always, I am always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.